Hello, English learners. Welcome to Easy English Speaking Podcast, where you listen daily and speak confidently. How do you say what you think politely?
And when do you say, I agree or I disagree?
What about asking someone for their opinion?
And how do you say you are not sure about something?
How do you disagree without being rude?
And what words make your opinion sound strong or soft?
Let's learn these useful phrases today. My name is Jennifer.
And I'm John.
How are you doing today, John?
I'm doing really well, thanks. How about you, Jennifer?
I'm great, and I'm so excited about today's lesson. It's a really good one.
Me too. I think our learners are going to love this.
So, John, what are we talking about today?
Today, we're talking about expressing opinions. That means sharing what you think about something.
Oh, this is so useful. We share our opinions every day.
That's right. When someone asks you, what do you think? You need to know how to answer.
Exactly. And sometimes you agree with someone, and sometimes you don't.
Yes, and today we'll help you learn how to agree and disagree politely.
So, if you want to share your ideas clearly and politely, this lesson is perfect for you.
And the best part is, these phrases are simple but very powerful. That sounds great, but before we start, please subscribe to the Easy English Speaking Podcast channel and click the bell icon to get more English speaking practice videos so you never miss a lesson.
Hit the like button to support us. It really motivates us to create more videos for you. Okay, John, let's start with the basics. When someone asks for your opinion, what do you say?
Well, the most common phrase is, I think. You can use it for almost anything.
Right, like, I think this movie is good, or I think this food is delicious.
Exactly. I think is simple and it works in many situations.
What about other ways to share your opinion?
You can also say, in my opinion. For example, in my opinion, this restaurant is very nice.
Oh, that sounds a little more formal.
Yes, it does, but it's still very natural. People use it in conversations all the time.
And there's also, I believe, right?
Yes, I believe is another great phrase. Like, I believe exercise is important for everyone.
Nice. So we have I think, in my opinion, and I believe. Those are our three main opinion phrases.
That's right. Let's practice with a short example. Let's say we're talking about a new phone.
Okay, sounds good. I'll start. So, John, what do you think about the new phone? I think it's really nice. The camera is great. In my opinion, the design is beautiful too.
I believe it's the best phone this year.
See? We used all three phrases in one short conversation.
And it sounded very natural.
Let's try another one. Imagine we are coworkers and we're talking about working from home.
Okay, I like that. You start.
John, what do you think about working from home?
I think it's really convenient. I save a lot of time.
I agree. In my opinion, it's easier to focus at home too.
That's true, but I believe meeting in the office sometimes is also important.
Good point. So you can work from home and still see your team sometimes.
Exactly. That's the best of both worlds.
Great example. Now, there's another phrase I want to teach. I feel like.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I feel like is very common in casual conversations.
Right. You can say, I feel like this class is too long, or I feel like we need a break.
It's softer than I think. It sounds more personal.
Yes, exactly. And one more phrase is, from my perspective.
That one sounds smart.
It does, but it's not difficult. From my perspective, learning English is fun.
I like that. So now we have 5 phrases. I think, in my opinion, I believe, I feel like, and from my perspective.
Perfect. Let me do a quick recap. So far, we've talked about 5 ways to share your opinion. These phrases help you express what you think clearly and politely.
And the good news is you can use them in any situation, at work, at school, or with friends.
That's a great point. Now, let's talk about something else that's very important. How strong is your opinion?
Oh, you mean like how sure you are?
Yes, exactly. Sometimes you are very sure about something, and sometimes you're not sure at all.
That makes sense. So how do we show that?
Well, if you are very sure, you can say, I'm sure, or I definitely think.
Like, I'm sure this is the right answer.
Yes, or I definitely think we should go to the park today.
Okay, those sound very confident.
Right, but what if you're not sure? What do you say then?
I would say I'm not sure, but I think maybe it's a good idea.
Perfect. I'm not sure, but is a great way to start. It tells the other person that you have an opinion, but you're not 100% sure.
And you can also say maybe, like maybe we should try a different restaurant.
Exactly. Maybe it makes your opinion sound softer. What about I guess? Is that okay to use?
Yes, I guess is another way to show you're not very sure. I guess this color is nice.
So we have strong opinions and soft opinions. That's right. Let's practice. Imagine we are friends choosing a movie to watch together.
Okay, fun. Let's do it.
Hey, John, what movie do you want to watch tonight?
I'm not sure, but maybe we could watch that new action movie?
Oh, I definitely think that's a great choice. I love action movies.
Really? I guess the reviews are good too.
I'm sure we'll enjoy it. Let's watch it.
Sounds great.
Did you hear that? We used I'm not sure, but maybe, I definitely think, I guess, and I'm sure.
Yes, and it all sounded very natural.
Let's do one more. Imagine we are at work and our boss asks us about a new project idea.
Okay, you be the boss.
So, team, what do you think about this new project idea?
Well, I'm not sure, but I feel like it could work.
Interesting. Tell me more.
I guess we need more time to plan, but I definitely think the idea is creative.
Good point. Maybe we should discuss it more next week?
I agree. I'm sure we can make a good plan by then.
Thank you for your honest opinion.
See? Even at work, you can use these phrases to share your opinion politely.
That's right. And your boss will respect you for being honest but polite.
Absolutely. You know, Jennifer, I think it's also important to know when to use strong or soft opinions.
That's a great point. Can you explain?
Sure. If someone asks you about something you know well, you can be strong, like, I'm sure chocolate ice cream is the best.
Right, because that's your taste. You know what you like.
But if someone asks about something you don't know well, it's better to be soft, like, I'm not sure, but maybe this restaurant is good.
Exactly. Being soft shows that you're open to other ideas.
Yes, and that makes people feel comfortable talking to you.
That's so true. Let's try one more example. Imagine we're friends at a bookstore and we're choosing a book for our book club.
Oh, fun. I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
Jennifer, what do you think about this mystery book?
I'm not sure, but maybe it's too long for our group.
I guess you're right. What about this short story collection?
Oh, I definitely think that's a better choice. It's shorter and has many different stories.
I'm sure everyone in the book club will like it.
Maybe we should also get a cooking book, just for fun.
I'm not sure about that, but it could be interesting.
Nice. We used strong and soft opinions again.
And it helped us make a decision together.
Okay, so let me do a quick recap of what we've covered so far. First, we learned 5 phrases to share opinions. I think, in my opinion, I believe, I feel like, and from my perspective. Then we learned about strong and soft opinions using words like I'm sure, I definitely think, I'm not sure but, maybe, and I guess.
That's a lot of great phrases already.
It is. And now let's move on to the next part. How do you agree with someone?
Oh, this is important. When someone shares their opinion, you want to respond, right?
Exactly. And the simplest way to agree is to say, I agree.
That's easy. I agree is very clear.
Right. You can also say, I think so too. That means you have the same opinion.
Like if I say, I think this pizza is delicious, and you say, I think so too.
Yes, perfect. Another way is to say, exactly. It shows strong agreement.
Oh, I use exactly a lot.
Me too. And you can say, that's true, or good point.
So we have, I agree, I think so too, exactly, that's true, and good point. That's 5 ways to agree.
Yes, let's practice. Imagine we are friends talking about a vacation.
I love vacation talk. Let's go.
John, I think the beach is the best place for a vacation.
I agree. The beach is so relaxing.
And I feel like summer is the best time to go.
I think so too. The weather is perfect in summer.
In my opinion, we should go to a quiet beach, not a busy one.
Exactly. A quiet beach is much more peaceful.
And I believe we should stay for at least 1 week.
That's true. 1 week is enough time to really relax.
Exciting! We agreed on everything.
That was easy. We're good friends.
Now, what about disagreeing? That's a little harder, right?
Yes, because you don't want to be rude.
That's right. So how do you disagree politely?
Well, a very polite way is to say, I see what you mean, but I think differently.
Oh, that's really nice. You first show that you understand the other person.
Yes, exactly. You respect their opinion before you share yours.
Another phrase is, I respectfully disagree.
That sounds very professional.
It is. You can use it at work or in formal situations.
And there's also, that's one way to look at it, right?
Yes, that's a softer way to disagree. You're saying their opinion is okay, but there are other opinions too.
I like that. It's not rude at all.
And you can also say, I understand, but I have a different opinion.
So let me list them. I see what you mean, but I respectfully disagree. That's one way to look at it. And I understand, but I have a different opinion.
Perfect. Now let's practice disagreeing politely. Imagine we are talking about the best season. Okay, you go first. John, I think winter is the best season because I love the snow.
I see what you mean, but I prefer summer. I like warm weather more.
Oh, really? I believe cold weather is more comfortable for sleeping.
That's one way to look at it, but from my perspective, summer nights are perfect too.
I respectfully disagree. I think summer is too hot sometimes.
I understand, but I have a different opinion. I feel like the long sunny days are wonderful.
Well, that's okay. We can have different opinions.
Of course, that's what makes conversations interesting.
And that's the key point, everyone. You can disagree and still be friendly and polite.
Absolutely. Disagreeing doesn't mean fighting.
That's true. It just means you see things differently.
Exactly. And here's a good tip. When you disagree, always try to give a reason.
Oh, that's a great tip. Can you give an example?
Sure. Instead of just saying, I disagree, you can say, I see what you mean, but I think summer is better because the days are longer.
That's much better. You give your opinion and you explain why.
Right. It helps the other person understand your thinking.
Let's practice that quickly. Imagine we are friends and we're talking about pets.
Okay, I love this topic.
John, I think cats are the best pets because they are very easy to take care of.
I see what you mean, but I think dogs are better because they are very loyal and fun to play with.
That's a good point. I understand your opinion.
And I understand yours too. Both cats and dogs are great.
See, we disagreed, but we were both polite and we gave reasons.
That's how good conversations work.
Oh, we have a great question from Ahmed in Turkey.
Nice. What does he ask?
He asks, is it rude to say I don't agree to my teacher?
Oh, that's a really good question, Ahmed. Thanks for asking.
So, I don't agree is not rude, but it's a little too direct for a teacher.
Yes, better to say, I see your point, but I think maybe it could be different.
Or you can say, I respectfully disagree, or I understand, but I have a question about that.
Right. Adding respectfully or asking a question makes it much more polite.
Good question, Ahmed. Okay, let's do a quick recap. We learned how to agree using I agree, I think so too, exactly, that's true, good point. And we learned how to disagree politely using I see what you mean, but I respectfully disagree. That's one way to look at it. And I understand, but I have a different opinion.
Great. And now let's talk about the last part.
Speaking of that, how do you ask someone for their opinion? Oh, this is very useful. Sometimes you want to know what the other person thinks. Right. The simplest way is to ask, what do you think?
That's the most common question. Everyone uses it.
And you can also say, how do you feel about this?
That's a nice question because it asks about feelings, not just thoughts.
Yes, exactly. Another one is, what's your opinion on this?
That's a little more formal, but it's still very natural.
And you can also say, do you agree? To check if someone thinks the same as you.
So we have, what do you think? How do you feel about this? What's your opinion on this? And do you agree?
Perfect. Let's practice. Imagine we are neighbors talking about a new park in our neighborhood.
Oh, a new park. Let's do it.
Hey, John, did you hear about the new park they're building near our street?
Yes, I did. What do you think about it?
I think it's a great idea. We need more green spaces. How do you feel about it?
I feel like it's going to be really nice for families. There will be a playground for kids.
That's true. But some people say the construction will be noisy. What's your opinion on that?
Well, I think the noise is temporary. The park will be worth it.
I agree. Do you think we should go to the community meeting about it?
I definitely think we should. It's good to share our opinions.
Great! Did you notice? We used all 4 asking phrases in that conversation.
Yes, and it was very natural.
Now, let me share one more important thing. When you ask for someone's opinion, it's good to listen carefully and respond to what they say.
That's so true. Good listening is part of good communication.
Right. So if someone says, I think the movie was boring, you can say, oh, really? Why do you think that?
That's a great follow-up question. It shows you care about their opinion.
Exactly. Let's practice one more time. Imagine we are classmates and our teacher asks us to discuss a topic together.
Okay, what's the topic?
The topic is it better to study alone or in a group?
Interesting. Okay, let's discuss.
So, John, what do you think? Is it better to study alone or in a group?
In my opinion, studying alone is better. I can focus more.
Oh, really? Why do you think that?
I feel like when I study in a group, people talk too much and I get distracted.
I see what you mean, but I think studying in a group can be helpful.
How so?
Well, from my perspective, when you study with friends, you can ask questions and learn from each other.
That's a good point. Maybe both ways have benefits.
I think so too. Maybe the best idea is to do both.
I agree. Study alone for some things and in a group for others.
Exactly. See, we had different opinions, but we found a good answer together.
That's the power of sharing opinions politely.
Wonderful. Let's try one last example. Imagine we are shopping for a gift for a friend.
Oh, I love shopping examples. Let's go.
John, I want to buy a birthday gift for our friend Sarah. What do you think she would like?
I think a book would be nice. She loves reading.
That's a good idea, but I feel like she already has a lot of books.
That's one way to look at it. What about a plant? She told me she likes flowers.
Oh, that's interesting. I believe a plant is a great idea. It lasts a long time.
Do you agree we should get a small one for her desk?
I definitely agree. A small plant for her desk is perfect.
Great, so we decided together.
See? When you ask for opinions and listen to each other, you can make good decisions together.
Exactly, and we used so many of our phrases.
We did. I think, I feel like. That's one way to look at it. I believe. Do you agree? And I definitely agree. All in one conversation.
That's amazing.
And you know what's great? The more you practice these phrases, the more natural they will feel.
That's so true. At first, it might feel strange to say, I respectfully disagree, or from my perspective.
Right, but after you practice a few times, it becomes easy and automatic.
I think a good way to practice is to use one new phrase every day.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Like today, you practice I think, and tomorrow you practice in my opinion.
Exactly. Small steps every day make a big difference.
I agree. And you can practice with a friend, a family member, or even by yourself in front of a mirror.
Yes, talking to yourself in English is actually very helpful.
It really is. Don't be afraid to practice.
And remember, making mistakes is part of learning.
That's true. Every mistake helps you get better. Okay, let me do a final recap of everything we learned today. First, we learned 5 phrases to share opinions. I think, in my opinion, I believe, I feel like, and from my perspective.
Then we learned about strong opinions and soft opinions.
Yes, strong opinions use I'm sure and I definitely think. Soft opinions use I'm not sure, but maybe and I guess.
Then we learned how to agree and disagree politely.
Right. To agree, you can say, I agree, I think so too, exactly, that's true, or good point.
And to disagree politely, you can say, I see what you mean, but I respectfully disagree. That's one way to look at it. Or, I understand, but I have a different opinion.
And finally, we learned how to ask for opinions using what do you think? How do you feel about this? What's your opinion on this? And do you agree?
That's a lot of useful phrases.
It is. And remember, it's okay to have different opinions. The important thing is to be polite and respectful.
Absolutely. Good communication is about sharing and listening.
We have a quick question for our English learners. What is your opinion about learning English? Is it easy, hard, or fun? Tell us below. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. We hope you found this lesson helpful and learned something new.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Easy English Speaking podcast channel for more English learning videos. And click the notification bell icon so you never miss a new lesson.
Also, leave a comment below and tell us what topic do you want us to cover next.
We'd love to hear from you. Your feedback helps us create better lessons for you.
Keep practicing, stay motivated, and remember that every step you take brings you closer to fluency.
Until next time, take care and happy learning. See you in the next video.